Good morning, student. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the vinca plant. Which is from the indole alkaloid. Today we will start with the next plant, that is Rolfia, which is also a class of indole alkaloid, or the chemical constituents which are present in the Rolfia plant are having a indole ring. Okay, so what we have to study here: the synonym, the biological source, geographical source, history, cultivation and collection of this plant, macroscopic characteristic, microscopic characteristics, chemical constituents, various chemical tests, uses and various allied drugs that we have to study in this Rolfia plant. So first we will start with the synonym. The synonym for the Rolfia are Rolfia root, because the root is very commonly used part as a drug, so it's a Rolfia root. It's also called as the serpentina root, chota chan. Why it is called as serpentina root? Because these roots are having a shape like a snake. So because of this snake like shape of this drug, it is also called as the sarpagandha or serpentina. Okay, sarpagandha and serpentina. It is also called as the chota chan. Then biological source of Rolfia. Rolfia consists of dried roots of the plant Rolfia serpentina, belonging to the family Apocynaceae. It contains not less than 0.15% of reserpine and azomycin. Then geographical source for the Rolfia plant is its several species of Rolfia are distributed in the tropical regions of Asia, America and Africa. Commercially in India, it produced in India, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand and America. Okay, commercially it is developed in these different countries. In India, it is cultivated in Bihar, Orissa, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Gujarat. So these are the different geographical sources for the Rolfia plant. Okay, so what is biological source? It consists of dried roots of Rolfia serpentina, belonging to the family Apocynaceae. Okay, so it contains not less than 0.15% of reserpine and azomycin. The various geographical sources which is observed in the various tropical areas like Asia, America, Africa. Commercially it is there in India, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, America, etc. etc. In India specifically, it observed in various states such as Bihar, Orissa, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Karnataka, etc. etc. So next here is the cultivation of this Rolfia plant. So just revise some history part of this Rolfia. So Rolfia plant is also called as the Sarpagandha, as it having a snake like shape. Then it is found in the place is very important drug in the treatment of insanity and snake bite since the traditional name since from the traditional time. But the drug came into a limelight only after the isolation of reserpine from this plant. So this was isolated by the scientist Mueller in the year 1952. So since then this plant is of large interest and has been generated regarding the activity of this drug, various activities of this drug. Then cultivation of the Rolfia plant under the wide range of climatic conditions Rauwolfia grows luxuriantly. However, it flourishes in hot, humid condition. That means hot, humid condition is required, and grows satisfactorily in the shade. In wide range of with large amount of sand, means soil required is sandy soil, and makes the plant more susceptible for the disease. But for cultivation, the clay loamy soil with large amount of humus and good drainage are supposed to be ideal. The pH of the soil should be acidic and around 4. The temperature ranges for cultivation is 10 to 38 degrees Celsius, and rainfall is about 250 to 500 centimeter. The propagation, it can be propagated by various methods. By using a seed, it is most commonly used method. That means the propagation from the seeds is usually the method of choice for the method of the choice. Again, it also propagated by using root cuttings, root stumps, etc. The rate of germination of seed is very low, hence the sufficient quantity of the seeds are sown. Initially, the seeds are sown into the nursery beds. Then sowing period is about May or breakdown of the monsoon. Implanting seedlings, August at a distance of 16 to 30 centimeter. The various fertilizers are added, manures are added, which includes the ammonium sulfate, urea, bone meal, etc. The collection of these seeds done after when the plants become 3 to 4 years old. Uprooting and uprooting roots are cut properly. Wash as to remove earthy matter. And dried in the air. So these are the various collection methods and cultivation methods for the Rauwolfia plant. Okay. So next here, morphology of this plant, or we can say that macroscopic characteristics of the Rauwolfia plant. The Rauwolfia plant, the color of this plant is color of the bark is greyish yellow, color of the wood is pale yellow. Then odor of this plant is odorless, taste is bitter, size 10 to 18 centimeter long, 1 to 3 centimeter in diameter. The shape is subcylindrical, slightly tapering and tortuous. Microscopical characteristics. In microscopic characteristics, the extra feature is there. That means it having, these roots are rough and longitudinal markings are there, and slightly wrinkled surface. Rootlets are usually absent, but few small circular root scales with tetrastitchous arrangements are seen. Okay. Then microscopical characteristics of this plant. The cork of the plant is striated. Phloem, that is cork, is made up of the stratified cells, which is followed by the phloem. The phloem is having a few rows of parenchyma. The phloem is the narrow, so narrow phloem is present. Parenchymatous with small scattered sieve tissues. The parenchyma contains the starch grains and few latex cells with brown resinous matter. The secondary phloem contains the calcium oxalate crystals. Here we have secondary phloem contains the calcium oxalate crystals. The xylem is about 4 to 5 of the diameter of the root consists of vessels, tracheas, wood parenchyma and wood fibers. The xylem vessels are elongated up to 350 micron in their length and 50 micron in their width and contain the simple or border pits. Stone cells and phloem fibers are absent. So this is the microscopical characteristics of this Rolfia plant. It contains a cork which is striated, or we can say that it is stratified cells are there, which is followed by the phylloderm. Here we have a phylloderm with the few rows of parenchyma. That these are the parenchyma cells. After that, it having a spongy it contains starch grains and all. The secondary phloem contains the calcium oxalate and various crystals. Okay, phloem which contains the calcium oxalate, medullary rays, primary xylem. So this is all about the microscopical characteristics of the Rolfia plant. This is a diagrammatic representation, so you will understand much more. Okay. So next is the chemical constituent of this Rolfia plant is about 30 indole alkaloids have been reported in the drug, and total alkaloidal content of Rolfia roots ranges from 0.7 to 3% depending upon the source, that is geographical source. About 30 indole alkaloids are present, and total alkaloidal content of Rolfia root ranges from 0.7 to 3%. Alkaloids are concentrated mostly in the bark of the roots. The alkaloids and Rolfia are broadly classified into the following types, that is indole alkaloid, indoline alkaloids, indolenine alkaloids, oxyindole alkaloids and pseudo-indoxy alkaloids. Then the important alkaloid of the Rolfia is reserpine. Apart from the alkaloids, it also contains the oleoresins, phytosterols, fatty acids, alcohol, sugar, etc. The other alkaloids present in these drugs are agemalysine, agemalin, rolfenil, resinamide, reserpinin, yohimbine, serpentinin. Then apart from the present, it also contains the oleoresins, phytosterols, fatty acids, alcohol and the sugar. The other alkaloids present in the drugs are agemalin, agemalysine, rolfenil, resinamide, reserpinin, yohimbine, serpentinin, etc. So the reserpine, which is the major constituent or the major alkaloid present in this plant, and resinamide is also a major constituent. These are esters which are derived from the methyl reserpate and the trimethoxybenzoic acid. In the reserpine and trimethoxycinnamic acid in case of resinamide. So these are synthesized or obtained from the ester from the acid, that is resinamide is obtained from the trimethoxycinnamic acid, while reserpine is obtained from the trimethoxybenzoic acid. So these are the chemical constituents. Then structures of these chemicals are the reserpine, agemalysine and resinamide. The reserpine structure, it having a trimethoxy, see here, trimethoxycinnamic acid, CH double bond CH, COOH. So this is the reserpine which having a structure of trimethoxy, which having a structure that is the trimethoxybenzoic acid, while resinamide is there. See here we have a resinamide, it having a structure of trimethoxycinnamic acid. Azmalicin is also a major constituent of this plant extract. So various allied species are there, allied species and various substituents are there for the Rauwolfia, which includes the Rauwolfia omitoria, Rauwolfia obscura, Rauwolfia rosea, Rauwolfia mombasiana, then Rauwolfia caphra. These are the various species or the allied species of the plant, that is Rauwolfia plant. Next here is the chemical test. The chemical test basically include the treatment with the nitric acid. So when we treated the extract which is obtained from, or the root extract of this Rauwolfia plant with nitric acid, the red coloration is obtained along the medullary rays, which is observed when the freshly fractured surface is treated with the nitric acid. So we observe the red coloration of the medullary rays. Then second is it having a reserpine, so it shows the test positive for vanillin in acetic acid, and which gives a violet red color. That means when we treated the solution of vanillin in acetic acid, the violet red coloration is obtained. Then powdered Rauwolfia, model alkaloid. So powdered Rauwolfia when treated with a sulfuric acid and paradimethyl aminobenzaldehyde, it develops a violet to red color, and this test is called as the model alkaloids test. The name of the test is model alkaloid test, in which the powdered Rauwolfia is treated with the sulfuric acid and dimethyl aminobenzaldehyde. So a violet red coloration is obtained. So these include the reaction, that is the aldehyde and acid reaction in the presence of sulfuric acid. Okay. So and which gives the violet red color. Then next is the uses of this Rauwolfia plant. Basically it contains a large quantity of the alkaloid, that is the reserpine. So what is the uses of the reserpine is it lowers the blood pressure by depleting the store of catecholamine at the nerve endings. So it is used to treat the high BP patient, or used to treat the hypertension. It also used to prevent the reuptake of norepinephrine at the storage site. It also allows the enzymatic destruction of neuronal transmitter. So by this way this drug acts as the antihypertensive drug action. Then next is neuropsychiatric disorders. It is used to treat various neuropsychiatric disorders. Then resinamide and hypertensive but higher dose, that is the depression, it causes the depression. The second constituent resinamide. Because of this presence of resinamide, this drug having antihypertensive activity at higher doses, and it also shows the side effect as a depression. Then it also contains the D-reserpine. So it is used as an antihypertensive as well as a tranquilizer. Azmalicin, which is present as a chemical constituent which is used for the treatment of circulatory diseases, relief of obstruction of normal cerebral blood flow. Then it also having a content, that is the syrosyngopine. So it is used as same that of the other constituent, but it is used in a small quantity. or milder. So these are all about the Rolfia plant. Okay, so just remember here the biological source of the Rolfia. The synonym of the Rolfia, synonym as a Sarpagandha due to the it shows the shape of snake, so it is called as the Sarpagandha. Then it is also called as the Rolfia root. Then Chota Chand. So this is all about the Rolfia plant. In the next lecture we will discuss about the opium plant and belladonna plant. Okay. Now I will conclude the session, today's session, and thank you very much.